Wonderful evening, afternoon, morning. Depends on when you're watching this, of course, definitely. If you are watching, this is just me where I keep my journaling videos to help out and share my trading journey. Yeah, journaling videos and share my trading journey. Yes, it's been a while. Took, I think I took two losses. Yeah, I took two losses, then one winning trade made up for all those losses that I took, which is good, and a few extra bucks. But you live, you learn. And these are just the trades that I took from last time I made a video. Let me Yeah, yeah, from last time I made a video, I think. But even if I didn't make a video on this, it's not as significant as this is gonna be. And I have been sharing some posts on my I've been sharing some posts on my YouTube channel showing tape reading screenshots, and yeah, that's just about it for me. So I remember this trade. I was going short. Yeah, this is the hourly chart, by the way. And there was I misclicked the sell button twice here. Yeah, for those 6 contracts, like it was just a mess, a whole mess that day. I remember it, but that's not so important. The fact is, why was I looking for shorts? Because we had a down close candle here. We had the space below this low, and honestly, I had thought we had taken out this low, but we didn't. That's not the case. I thought we had taken it out, but we didn't. Cause if we had taken out this low, it was gonna on the daily chart. You see, we didn't take that out. Like, it happens sometimes. The market just tests you to see if you really refine your. I don't want to say refine, but if you really look at your setups before you take them, because if we had taken down out this low, then this daily BC would not be viable anymore, would be disrespected, in other words, and yeah, so that's why I was looking for lower prices, but I was wrong. After I took this loss, that's when I found out. That's when I went back and looked at it. I was like, yo, this trade, like, we're still bullish, as you can see. Like, I'm just talking about while we were trading on this candle. Just ignore the other 3 candles that follow. I just saw that, okay, now I have to really focus on longs. So that's my daily fair value gap BC. And as you can see, I was trading on the upper half. That's crazy. The best longs occur on the upper half of the BC, and the best shorts occur on the lower half, the CB. That's why I always look for my auto blocks, changing state of delivery and all that. It's always good. It's always good to do that. So since you see we had this long wick that ran out the liquidity on the daily chart, that ran out the liquidity on the daily BC, we look at that wick. I think I've talked about this before, but it's not so significant. I did post it on one of the I did post this tape reading on one of the tape reading screenshots I posted. So this is the wick. It's on the hourly chart. that ran out the liquidity on this BC on the daily chart, you know. So we can go down to the 4 hour top down, also ran out this liquidity on this BC. Like, it's just a large wick that runs through liquidity, you know, either external or internal liquidity. So you treat that as your rejection block. Focus on the CE, see how price reacts when it gets there. See how we found sensitivity on the midpoint, and then change in state of delivery. Just looking at the hourly chart, change in state of delivery, fair value gap. Notice how we're also in the upper half of, let me just take this out, or I could just do this, give it a different color that's like very faint, because this is some interesting piece. Yeah, this looks much better. Notice how we're trading on the upper half of that BC. Wick CE, change in state of delivery right there, fair value gap. Like, you can enter here on an hourly basis. Yeah, being target this high, previous day high, draw on liquidity, wait for the, anticipate this to act as an inversion level, which it did. I don't think there's, I don't think, yeah, see how the bodies respected that. See how the bodies were in this inversion. This is just algorithmic. This is just beautiful, perfect. So since I just scalp, I'm just gonna look at this from like a short-term perspective. And yeah, why did I go short here? I saw a change in state of delivery on this fair value gap on the 15-minute there. I entered off that and I got railed. As you can see, I got railed, and that's bad. But you live, you learn, you know. And yeah, so we got our change in state of delivery and the hourly fair value gap. London traded into this. This is a breaker. London traded into that fair value gap coupled with the order block. Treat this as our breaker. See how price traded there, went to this high. That's good. This is a breaker. You put your stop right there. Trade up there. That's New York continuation, London reversal, because London traded into a relevant PDF. So that's just about it, you know, for that trade. Where I went wrong really on that trade, and just, you know, being cautious of, especially when you're like in high resistance conditions, like every fair value gap, not just in high resistance conditions. I'm just trying to say that every fair value gap is significant, you know. Like, once a fair value gap is traded into disrespected, you can still use it. It's still usable. It's not, you're not done with it. Yeah. So see, that set the tone for us, send price higher. And as for here, I still wanted to go short because we took out, this was a previous day high, and then we changed the state of delivery on the 15-minute, and yeah, that's why I went short, got railed. I think my stop didn't get taken out. Like, my stop was here. My stop didn't get taken out. I was just there like, wait, I want to see this get inverged, this fair value gap get inverged. And price wasn't showing me a willingness to inverge it. So, and then I went to the hourly. I was like, oh, there's a fair value gap on the hourly. we have to prioritize higher time frame PDRAs. Like, not given the fact that, okay, I didn't see all this, honestly, I didn't see it, but hella, like, looking at the fact that comparing higher time frame PDRAs with lower time frame PDRAs, like, if price really wanted to go lower, it was gonna have a CISD on the hourly time frame. That's what I'm trying to say. But we had a fair value gap on the hourly time frame after taking out this high, long term high, and I want to say long term high because in this choppiness, it is long term. And then this sets the tone for what? A continuation trade. So I waited for my model, that's changing state of delivery on the 15 minute. After trading to this day hourly BC, entered off of it to the tick, as you can see, and then got out. There was a new day opening gap somewhere here, which I deleted because it has expired now. And this just so happens to be close to all-time high. Low resistance liquidity, trendline liquidity. That was also an interesting target. Wait, this was also interesting for me. That made me take the long. Retail rig got burned, and yeah. Other than that, the following, since London traded to this fair value gap, when you look at the hourly chart, you're gonna notice that there was an auto block. New York traded into it, auto block, and then that's your second entry. I only take 2 trades a day, and one trade if London doesn't trade into a PDRA, and sometimes New York can give you 2 trades, yes, and 2 trades if London trades into a PDRA, and I I can look for, if I'm fortunate, not lucky, I can look for an NY continuation move, and this was my NY continuation move, coupled with this fair value entry here in the auto. This is just like, if you can take the time to just sit down and look at auto blocks and fair value and how they work when coupled with fair value gaps, like, you'll see that there's so much more to auto blocks. See that? That's the hourly BC, 5 minute chart, changing state of delivery, retracement, entry. Take a partial here. You don't know where to take a partial. Take a partial here if you want, but where are you targeting? What's your target long term? Long term and short term. -1 deviation on the daily. That's where we reached here. I'm not gonna mark it out. You can just do it. Short term low, short term, intermediate term low, short term high, gives you -1 deviation. So, and then just for this trade here, -1 deviation, got that, which is also coupled with -1 deviation on the daily time. That's just beautiful, algorithmic, perfect to the tick, textbook. You can't ask for anything more, nothing less. So I didn't take this trade. I was anticipating it, but I didn't take it because I was busy. But long story short, just prioritize, your higher time frame PDRAs. It'll reduce your likelihood of getting burnt, likelihood of losses, because price operates from top to bottom, cycles through those times. This was just beautiful, and I finally had made enough money to get my prop firm challenge. I have the money, it's just that I'm waiting for the right time to buy it, which is after I finish my exams, and that's end of May. So until then, I'll just be, pushing school and pushing, continuing just to trade, tape read, and paper trade because I have enough for now. And I can't wait to see what's in store for us. We're at all-time highs again, and next week is NFP week. I'll try and take Monday is gonna be a good day. Thursday, unemployment claims is also gonna be a great day, and Friday also after NFP, it's also gonna be a good day. I'll look for setups during those days, and we'll see what we get, man.
That's
So
nice.
that's just about it.
If you want,
Good
we can
luck, good
continue
trading.
it.
So ICT has said, and look at the bodies upper half of the day. Wow, this is just beautiful. Thank God for ICT, man. GG's.